Hey Ed, what's your favorite breakfast?
Mine is roti prata. How about yours?
Mine would be kaya toast with soft-boiled eggs. I used to eat this all the time.
No wonder you're so happy. Because today we're in JB and we'll be doing a kaya toast set challenge.
Yeah, kaya toast is one of Singaporeans' favorite breakfast item, and we wanted to eat the ones here in JB to see which is our favorite one.
So in this challenge, we will be trying out the kaya toast set at popular JB cafes in downtown JB.
Kaya toast set will comprise of the kaya butter toast, soft-boiled eggs, and a cup of teh. We will rate our kaya toast set on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 is the highest.
The final score is calculated by totaling the individual weighted scores of the kaya toast, teh and eggs.
Stay to the end of the video to see the score details and how much each set costs.
Oriental Kopi at their City Square Mall branch.
This is the latest outlet that they have, and we have arrived here very early, so there was no queue.
So we've ordered their kaya toast set. They have given us some soy sauce and pepper to add to the toast set. In JB, it seems like the egg is always served with light soy sauce.
I don't like light soy sauce with my egg. I prefer dark soy sauce.
So I think something to get used to. We'll see what the other cafes serve. So let's dig in. Now for what we observed, right, they do put in the butter quite evenly. So at every bite you can see that you will get a bit of kaya as well as butter, so that's very good. So probably a consistent flavor throughout the toast. According to the menu, it's homemade kaya, so let's see how it is. Wow, I could hear the crunch when you bit into it. So I think they've toasted it very nicely. So it's very crunchy on the outside. A very nice color, very golden brown. Matches very much with their kaya. They don't use pandan kaya, so this is the normal kaya.
The butter is very substantial. They put a substantial amount here. So if you really like butter on toast, it's very good.
Unlike her, I don't like too much butter in my kaya
I'm
toast.
a butter fan. I think this is very enjoyable to eat.
The kaya is very smooth. I think the balance of the butter and the kaya is very nice. It's not overly sweet. So I think they have set the bar quite high in terms of the kaya toast.
Next we will try the soft-boiled egg, which is my favorite.
I think you'll notice that both of us eat our eggs very differently. He likes to consume the yolk whole, whereas I like to actually break it up and mix up. As you can see, their eggs the egg yolk is a bit firm. It's not very watery, so you can't really mix it. Typically, I like my eggs a bit more runny than this.
Yeah, but the egg white is pretty watery. So that was something that I didn't really enjoy as much. Let's go to the teh. For the teh, I feel that it's of the good consistency and it's not too sweet. So I don't like my teh to be too sweet, and this came out to be just nice for me.
The tea is very nice, very smooth, very creamy. You can still taste the tea flavor. And I think just the right amount of sweetness. The MVP in this particular set is of course the kaya toast.
Yeah, the kaya toast.
Right.
If you are new to the channel, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Edward. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. We finished the kaya toast set at Oriental Kopi. The Playful Daily rating is
8.5. So now we are here at Farmway to try the kaya toast set. So as you can see, this is the kaya toast. It's pretty inconsistent. My side has more butter and his side has very little butter. This is a lot lesser compared to Oriental Kopi.
the bread actually is a bit soft compared to Oriental Kopi.
It's very lightly toasted.
So from a texture perspective, no crunch to the bread.
The butter is already very soft and melted when it came. My side has more butter, so I really taste a lot more butter than kaya.
My side has less kaya and less butter. So
you just taste the bread.
not so strong spread flavor.
Yeah, it's like a very pretty limp piece of bread. Next we'll try the egg.
I think the first thing to note is that they do have dark soy sauce here.
So in terms of the egg, I think I prefer it here. One, because they offer the dark soy sauce, which is important to me. And secondly, I think the egg is cooked better. It's not overcooked. And I think the egg white is pretty firm. So that's the part that I like, instead of it being broken up into little tiny pieces like Oriental kopi.
So I see the egg yolk is still runny.
So I'm going to drink the teh.
From a flavor perspective, I think it's comparable. It's a bit lighter, but also very creamy. I think pretty comparable in my opinion to Oriental kopi, just a bit less sweet.
No, to me it's actually more sweet. That's why I don't really like it. I feel that Oriental kopi one is less sinful.
So although I think we felt the MVP of this meal is the egg, I think it still wasn't good enough to beat the whole experience at Oriental kopi. So from a rating perspective, the Playful Daily rating for Hua Mui Kaya Toast set is
6.5. We're at the next stop, which is roast and coffee. So we have ordered the same kaya toast set.
the first impression, it looks like the way they have put in the butter into the toast is very similar to Oriental kopi. It looks
Yeah.
pretty consistent in terms of how they distribute the butter, so should have a more consistent flavor.
The butter is not melted, so it just came from the fridge. The toast is also harder, firmer.
Firmer than Hua Mui, but not as crispy as Oriental kopi.
So my first reaction to it is that the butter is not better than Oriental kopi.
But I think the kaya is actually. The kaya has a rich, more caramelized flavor, so there's a slight bitterness to it. So I think they cooked the kaya a bit longer, which I really like.
The amount of kaya spread on mine is not a lot. So actually I can't really taste much of the kaya, but the butter is very apparent that it is really not as good as the one in Oriental kopi. It tastes more like a margarine. The toast itself is definitely better than Hua Mui. But for me, I think this is below Oriental kopi. I mean, if they are more generous with the kaya, maybe I would feel differently.
So let's move on to the egg. Interestingly, the soy sauce that they serve with the egg is not as dark as the normal dark sauce. So I think maybe they blend light and dark sauce together. So it gives it still the dark sauce richness, but also the saltiness of the light sauce.
So I feel that the egg is a bit more cooked than my preference. So the yolk is not as runny. Next we are going to the tea, the teh. To me this is the sweetest. This is too sweet for me.
Definitely too sweet, I think.
Less tea taste and more sugar taste.
Like condensed milk taste,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
This will not be something that I would want to order again.
We just finished the Kaya Toast set at Roast and Coffee, and the Playful Daily rating is.
7.
So where are you going next?
We are going to Kopi Loco.
So we had our fourth stop at Kopi Loco. We ordered, of course, their Kaya Toast set. I think the toast is a nice crunch, less crunchy than Oriental Kopi, but also a nice crunch. So well toasted.
The butter is quite melted.
And then the butter is really concentrated in the middle of the toast. So when you bite to the middle, I think you get a lot of butter flavor. But after that, you'll probably taste mainly kaya. So it's not very consistent in its flavor.
But the kaya spread for mine is more, so I feel that they are slightly more generous with the kaya spread.
Mine doesn't have much kaya. But that depends which half you take.
So now we are going to eat the egg. They have the light sauce instead of the dark ones. Yeah, in terms of the egg, right, I think this is the best cooked one amongst the earlier ones we have tried, because it is a more runny yolk. As you can see, the egg is pretty runny compared to the others. You won't see so much yolk. Yeah, I think in terms of the soft boiled egg, this is so far the best one.
The MVP is definitely the sambal.
So now we're gonna drink the teh. So for the teh, right, for me, I think number one, it is not too sweet. So in terms of the sugar level, I'm happy with it. Secondly, the tea flavor is the strongest amongst all the tea that we have tasted so far. So I feel that this is my favorite tea amongst those that I've tried this morning.
There's this nice evaporated milk fragrance. So I think the tea is good. We've just finished the Kaya Toast set at Kopi Loco. So the Playful Daily rating is
7.5. We are now at Kinhua restaurant to try the Kaya Toast set. So this is what we have already ordered.
the bread is okay, lightly toasted, very light crunch.
The butter serving is a bit like Kopi Loco.
Butter to kaya ratio, where there is butter because it's all concentrated in the center, overpowers the kaya. So the balance of flavor is a bit off there.
I feel that I'm eating more bread than the spread. Yeah, so it's pretty dry. Next is the egg.
I think the egg is definitely the MVP of this particular set. So far, we haven't tried the tea yet.
Yeah. Wow. This is the tea that has almost no sugar. So if you like non-sweet tea, this might be for you. It
Probably
came
like a
with,
Siu Thai version. Still a decent cup of tea.
yeah.
So we've just finished the Kaya Toast set at Kinhua, and the Playful Daily rating is
7. After trying Kaya Toast set in 5 different cafes in downtown JB, our favorite is
Oriental Kopi.
Oriental Kopi has our stamp of approval for the best Kaya Toast in this area.
If you'd like us to do more food challenges, do drop us a comment to tell us what you would like to see.
We have made a comparison on the pricing of the Kaya Toast set at the cafes we went to. Kopi Loco serves the cheapest set, while Oriental Kopi is the most expensive. In the taste test, Oriental Kopi has our vote for the best Kaya Toast, while Kopi Loco is the one to go for value. Kopi Loco's Kaya Toast was third on our list, but their teh and eggs raised their overall score. Thank you for watching this video.
If you liked it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Ring the notification bell below and watch our other videos here.
See you in the next video.